Hello my friends, my name is Dana Dvorak and today I want to show you how to heal your animal with crystals. Now, before we start, I want to say that you don't have to be a professional healer to do this, or an energy worker, or really a spiritual person. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to believe in this stuff at all, but you still can help your animal. All you need is just the love for your animal, the intention to make your animal feel happy and healthy, and that will do the trick. Now, crystals are used for work with people, but they also are really working great when you use them for animals. Actually, in my opinion and my experience, they are more beneficial for animals because animals are more open, they more intuitive, and they are more connected with nature and with all the energy around us. So they don't put a resistance towards accepting the crystal energy and the healing energy from them. Now, the crystal, you will ask what type of crystal to use for for this animal healing or animal massage, I call it also. You can use really any shape of a crystal, but I would generally not use cluster. I'm gonna show you what not to use. So this is a cluster, this is a cluster. They have these small little points which can come off when you're brushing the animal with the crystal, and in some point the animal might want to swallow the little particles, and you don't want that to happen. Now, as far as the shape of a crystal, you can use a single point, you can use a double point, this is all fine. You can also use this large type of a crystal. You can use this flat one. So you have a variety of shapes you can use. As far as crystal, I would recommend general crystals to use as a crystal quartz, and then we have amethyst. These two are the ultimate healers, and they work for any disease, any illness, any stressful situation, or any emotional problem your animal might have. Now, when you are working with crystal, first you have to clean it and charge it before you start to use it for your animal. Now, there is a video about cleaning your crystals, which I just put on YouTube, so you're welcome to see that. Or really quickly, I will tell you that you have to put the crystal into the bowl of salty water, use as sea salt, let it sit there for overnight is usually the best, and the next day just let it sit on the sun for a full day, and your crystal is ready to go and you can use it. Now, you don't have to wait until your animal is sick to use the crystal for the healing or for the massage. You can, even healthy animal can greatly benefit from the crystal massage. You will strengthen and soothe their energies. You will unblock all the animal chakras, remove any blocks. You will basically make sure that the energy flows smoothly through the animal's body. It also supports health and promotes health. Now, just like humans, animals are stressed and they are prone to stress. The reason they are stressed are different just for us, just like for us. You can have, if you have an animal who was a rescue, who lived in shelters, then there is the terrible experiences what the animal went through before they got to you, and these experiences are still lodged in the animal's consciousness and cause stress, and then the stress makes the animal do all kind of undesirable behaviors. A lot of time the stress is caused by difficult situations in the animal's surroundings. You can, let's say you're moving, somebody passed away, newborn baby, new animal comes, you name it, different situations. And also animals are stressed for us because they feel our own stress and they try to help us and they try to take it on themselves. And if the stress is not being dealt with, if they cannot process it themselves and they don't get any help from outside, usually then the stress transfers into a real physical sickness. So by massaging them with crystals, you can greatly relieve the stress and make the animal feel peaceful and tranquil. Now, a few tips for before we start the live demonstration. When you decide to do a crystal massage to your animal, okay, here comes the star of our video, my cat Chert. He is going to be in our live demonstration, so you can hear him. He's already around, waiting for his turn. So when you start with a crystal massage, here he comes. You have to make sure that the animal is in a relaxed stage, that either is resting or sleeping. It's perfectly fine. Now, when you start massaging, what you do is you need to just completely empty your head of any thoughts. Just let it be a time, special time between you and your animal. And all you think about is how much you love the animal, how much it means to you, all fun things you do together. Just basically just connect with the animal. Don't think about how you are massaging, if there is the energy going, don't worry about it at all. Now, when you start massaging, let's say you use this point, you will always start from the back and just go really smoothly and gently along the animal's body. Now, if the animal is curious about the crystal, let them sniff it because they would like to see what's happening, especially if it's a new thing for them. Now, also, never massage in the opposite direction. Always you have to massage this way, really smooth and gentle. Be very gentle. Sometimes the animal will not be comfortable with the strength of the crystal directly on the body, so you can just hover above the body, just like a little bit like this, and then when the animal gets more comfortable, you can definitely put it on the body. Don't ever force the healing on the animal. If you see the animal doesn't want the massage, it's coming up. Your part's coming up. Okay, it's good. So if the animal walks away or is fidgety, is not comfortable, don't push it on them. Just leave it and maybe another time. You will know when the animal has enough because it will actually walk away. Every animal has a different threshold. Some animals will take a few seconds, a few minutes. Some animals half an hour. So it all depends. Now, if you're working on your animal with a crystal because he is sick, then first start generally massaging their body and then focus the crystal on the parts of the body which need attention. So, for example, if your cat has digestive problems, you can go start massaging on the belly. If your cat, in Chet's case, he has kidney problems, so I will always focus on his kidneys in some point of the crystal healing. If you have joints, you're gonna start focusing on the joints. Just hold the crystal on these parts and the animal's body will naturally take the energy of the crystal and use it for the healing. You don't have to do anything, worry about nothing. Now, if you have animals who you cannot actually massage or use the crystal directly on the body, such as you have a fish, you have a bird. So what you can do is you can actually go to the fish tank and you can hold the crystal on the side of the fish tank and just let the energy of the crystal go to the fish. It will work perfectly. Same with the cage for the bird. You just put the crystal on the side of the cage and let the crystal do its thing. If you have snakes, lizard, you cannot take them out of the terrarium, same thing. Now with snakes and lizards, be careful that when you if you do take them out and you use the crystal on their skin, Don't just hover above. Don't really actually touch the skin because you don't want to damage. They have their skin can, they don't have a fur, so their skin is more susceptible to injury. And I think this is all about the theory, and we can just proceed to our live demonstration. This is Mike Chert. He is gonna be our video star for today, and I will show you how to massage your animal with a crystal. Now I'm gonna use his favorite crystal, which is the amethyst point, and we will, as I told you, you start from the back, because most of animals are used to be touched in this area of their body. So you just start really slowly and gently. If your animal is a little more nervous, then don't touch the body, but just hover above. Really gently, just a few inches above the body, and the animal is still getting the benefit of the crystal energy, so it doesn't matter. You can go down on the body after a few moments when the animal is more used to it. Now Chert here is a veteran of crystal massage and he loves it, so this is fun for him. He really loves crystals and he enjoys this. Now you might notice that your animal will change positions. They might lie to the side, they might even roll on their back, so just keep massaging any parts of the body which your animal lets you. And you notice I have a point, but I do massage with the side of it. When I want to focus the energy of the crystal a little bit more on his body, I will point at the parts I want to focus the energy. In his case, this is his kidneys, because he's been diagnosed with a kidney failure a few years ago. And so I focus part of the crystal massage on his kidneys. It's in this area, so I focus the crystal right there. And here as well. Now, never massage in the opposite direction, so always massage in the slow, soothing motion. Just really easily, don't push. Everything has to be really gentle. You can stay with the crystal, again, as I said, on certain parts of the body where you know your animal has health issues or any problem areas. So in my case, it's gonna be his kidneys. If your animal lets you, try to also massage his head and neck. All the important chakras of animal are just like humans, right here on the third eye, in the middle of the eyebrows, on the top of the head, and then also here on the neck and along the spine. So the massage is especially beneficial here on the back because it helps to unblock and clean and balance the animal's chakras. See, just gentle, slow motion. And I can also go ahead and use the tip for a little bit stronger feeling for him. Don't forget his tail. Now Chert is a veteran of the massage. He loves it. I've been working on him a few times a week, and so he could be massaged for half an hour, even for an hour. He really loves it. Your animal will tell you how long it needs to be worked on with a crystal. Some animals have more sensitivity and they take only a few minutes and they done. Some animals take longer. they will definitely tell you because they start fidgeting and eventually they walk away. So don't pursue the animal with a crystal, don't force it on them. Just let them take as much as they want and they just leave it. Now, once you feel that you did long enough, just finish with stroking the animal with both hands. You don't have to touch them, just above, because this way you balance the energy of the animal and you smooth and soothe everything, just like this. See, he's asking, okay, where is my crystal? So one more time, just for him, with a crystal. Also, when you're starting to massage your animal, show them the crystal and show them, see, he knows this is his crystal, but you can show them, put it towards their nose, let them sniff it. Hey, Book, you wanna sniff your crystal? No. You can also massage here on his paws, on his chest, anywhere. Okay, now, because he has a kidney failure, I use a different crystal for him, and that is a hematite crystal, because this crystal actually cleans the kidneys, supports the kidneys, and cleans away all the toxins from body. So I use the hematite crystal to massage him with, and I especially focus on the area of his kidneys. But if you not familiar with crystals, as I told you previously, just use the amethyst or the clear quartz. But if you are more familiar with crystal work, then just go ahead and find the appropriate crystal to your animal's health problems. I focus on the area of his kidneys, but also I will massage entire body, because it really doesn't matter where you massage, the animal will take as much energy as it needs, and it will go into the places which need the special extra attention. So it all will be distributed evenly and where it's supposed to go, so you don't have to really specifically worry about where you're massaging. And again, I will finish with just soothing him with both of my hands, just like this. And I think he's having enough. Good, yes. Thank you, Pookie. And he is good to go.